All right, well, first question was who? Somebody asked me already. Was it? Grace, which one?
14.
Number 14, children. Would be my favorite problem in the entire world. Yes, right here. Something's not right, because this stops at 10 and the other one doesn't go till. Get up here. What number is this? Test what?
14. 14.
Oh, right. Something could be wrong here. Is something amish? Wait a second. Before you get all crazy like I don't know what's going on, which I usually don't. Would you say this is 1A page 2? So copy?
Page what?
Yeah. Let's
I have
try,
page 95.
let's try this. Hold on a second. Paste. Is that it? That says 1A. What's that? Let's try this. Oh, that's because it says 1A. You said what number?
14.
14A. You see a 14A?
I thought I saw one.
I see a 14A. It's right here. Is it here? Hold on a second. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is that it?
Yeah.
That's. Let's just do this. How many small cubes are used to form this larger cube? Did you have cubes on yours?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, unfortunately, I don't think I can see mine there, so I'm gonna have to actually look at the book. Is it 4? Hold on a sec. Oh, rats. Let's say it looks like this. What's going on here? How does that happen? I know what's going on. I've done this once before. There, isn't that better?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm assuming this is the case here. This is that. There's 4 on each side, like this. Yes?
Yes.
So how many cubes does it take to make that thing up there? And how do you know? We're going with the question. Maybe I should cover this here. Does that help? Well, if you were making cubes there, really the easiest way to figure this out, just multiply 2 times 2 times 2. Because it takes, you know, if you count this first face layer right here, 1, 2, 3, 4s make that up. And then there's 2 rows of 4. You can't count this as 1. You can't go 1, 2, 3, 4 and then count this as 1 because this is part of this 4 block that you already counted. So you've got this, there's 4 in this face right here, and then there's another face of 4 right beside it there. That makes sense, Grace? You've got 2 layers of 4, or 2 layers of 4 going that way. Either way. Other ones, since it took me so long to find that one. Cameron?
16.
I knew that was coming. Oh wait, 16's on this page.
That's about it.
The prime factorization of numerator drum. Is this the first time we've done these type of problems? So Cameron, you don't understand how to prime factorize 24 or 30?
I thought I did it right, but I kept getting like huge amount of numbers.
Well, work out with me. What do you put 24 in?
Well,
And 12 times, 12 times 12 is 144. It's not plussing, you're not adding the 2 numbers, you're multiplying. 12 times 2 would be what you'd have to factor it into, because 2 times 12 is
I
20.
thought I figured out what I was doing. I kept adding, like doing what you
And
add.
12 breaks down into 4 times 3. 3 is prime, and then you can break 4 down into 2 times 2. So on top you have 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. 30 could break into 6 times 5. 5 is the prime, and 6 is 3 times 2. So you end up with 2 times 3 times 5. these would cross off. This and this would cross off. With 2 2's on top, which we multiply gives you 4. And a 5 on the bottom, which gives you 5. Cover up.
Number 9.
That on this page? Any other ones on this page, because you know it took me about 3 hours to get here. I have to go back to this page. Somebody has questions on
Okay.
this problem here? What's probably the issue? If you got this wrong, number one, did you put it in the right order? You're dividing by 0.08, so it goes on the outside. Okay, so you wrote it like this, 0.08 into 1.2. And then what's your next step? You have to get this decimal all the way over here to change it to 8. And however many jumps you did this, you have to do the same thing there. So this really turns into 8 into 120. The decimal's over there. Did you get that, Barb? Yep. So that'll do it. 8 goes into 12 once. 8 goes into 40 5 times. Other ones? I'll make me pull this sheet back up again. Alright, now I can get out of this. Go back to this, I think. What number?
9.
Like, maybe this was it, huh? Is that it? Yeah, I don't know where that came from. Number 9. What is the total? Oh boy, here we go again. What is the total price of a $24.95 item plus 6% tax? How do you find out how much tax, David?
You times 24.95 by 0.06.
Correct. This is 6% is 600ths, 6 over 100. So you have to take $24.95, multiply it by 0.06. Now that's gonna tell you kids only the tax. You then have to put the tax back on the price to get how much the item is plus the sales tax. So if you multiply this out, it's 30, 54 and 3 is 57, 24 and 5 is 29, 12 and 2 is 14. Here's where we have some issues because you end up with this. This is not part of our money system. What does that mean? How do I make this money? Anybody? Caleb? Right, you're either paying $1.49 or $1.50. Those are your two choices. We don't have money that goes out to the thousands. Well, we did talk about that. What was it called? The bill. What tells you, does this stay 149 or go 150, Cabran? 150 because this is a 7. You look only at the number after the cents. If it's more than a half a cent, more than 5, add 1 to that. So you have to add $1.50 onto this price. 26.45. Mesmerizing, it's just mesmerizing. Hot here. Plus there's music on it. You guys sing fat, did you host a fat yet?
What?
Have you got the signals yet?
No, when it already sounds annoying.
Oh, Alex. Why would you say such a thing? Nobody else has anything else on this?
Wonder Bar.